What's good, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to swap out an F150 Grille
to a much more aggressive front end reminiscent of the Raptor. This will fit F150s all the way from 2000 to 2020.
So if you want to make your F150 Ford look like the Raptor, today's the day that you're going to learn how. Now you're going to note that the letters obviously are not F and R, but that's because Ford protects their trademark, so instead they also sent you these letters, the R and the F. So we're going to basically swap them out. It's actually quite easy. You just have these screws. You're gonna undo those screws. To take our F, you're gonna know that the holes are gonna line up with these ones. Lift it and screw it in. Pretty nice and spot on. Looks good. Of O, the R is left. Line up the holes and screw it in. So the letters are in. Looks good. This is a black matte. I much prefer than the gloss. It's still satin. This is obviously polyurethane, so it's not going to crack very easily. It's not a fiberglass product. This is actually pretty OEM in my opinion. All right, let's go remove the original grille. All right, so this is the front of the truck.
First, we're going to want to undo the bar from the brackets.
So this one's held in place right here with a 10 mil socket. Another 10. So that's 2 screws out. Now you're going to notice that this is now separated from the main 2 brackets here. So now we got to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a 10 mil socket. And then bring this down. In order to get this up, there are clips. There's 5 clips. They're like these butterfly clips. Now the odds are that you're going to damage them, and you're not going to need them unless you want to put the original grille back on. But the whole point is obviously that we won't. And then we just kind of pull it up. There we go. And there we go. Looks like they all came out with the metal pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's see. That one didn't break. Didn't break. Didn't break. That one, the metal clip is right there, and didn't break. Good. So if we need to put this back, we can. Since this is off, you might as well clean it. Nice and clean. Before we put the new grille on, we want to remove this metal bracket that's at the bottom here, and we want to reattach it to this grille. So this is the torque bit that we're going to be using to remove 6 of these, and then we're going to replace this bar. And we're gonna put this on our new grille. Okay, so we remove this bar and then we just place it over top of the new one, and again, factory fit, and reuse the same torque screws. Get them in by hand before you tighten them up with the drill. Now grab our grille, bring down. Again, you want to lift it kind of like upwards on an angle. You're gonna get all those clips in there, right in there, right there. You see that? And then what, you're just gonna press downward. Here you go. No gap whatsoever. So now we're gonna lift this whole thing, and we're gonna make sure that the screws went through correctly. They did. So now, take the provided nuts and just place them on the new screws. And tighten them back up, and do it with your hand this time. You don't want to accidentally break anything. Just do it until you can't turn no more. And again, repeat it 6 times. And once all the screws are done, just bring it down, and welcome to your brand new truck. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? It makes the truck look newer.
So there is a manual that came with this whole setup. They gave you the running ember lights. We are going to show you how to hook these up on the next video. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next.